Hello fellers, I just want to do this video. I've had these for a while from a couple of great guys in the community. These are last year's cancer awareness builds from Mini Dreams, and I hope I don't butcher this. I think it's Francis Bentley, and they both sent these to me, and I've been trying for a while to do a video on them, and it's still a little rough. They did them and dedicated it to my niece, which passed from breast cancer, and they're both really cool guys, and I appreciate it so much. This one is one Francis built, and he did an awesome job. Our fine mailing system, I've got to put the wheel back on it. It got knocked off, but I will fix that and put it back in its case. He sent it in a case and the whole 9 yards. And it's just, he did just a really good job. I'll see if I can get inside there a little bit. But you guys don't know how much I appreciate it. And this is the one Mini Dream sent. He just went crazy, as he always does. Very talented dude. Very talented dude. And I appreciate it, buddy. I'm sorry I missed the show this year. I didn't get to see you. He's got it all wired up, hinged he put hinges on that hood. His hinges are sweet. He does some really good work. They've even detailed, got some CDs, and there's a magazine back here in the back seat. I don't think you can see it, but there's a magazine in there. It's just BA. It's some of Mini Dreams' work. I mean, he does some cool stuff. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I also want to thank Full Throttle Customs, Butch. He did his cancer awareness build this year and dedicated it to my mom and dad. You guys don't know what that means to me. It means the world to me, and I appreciate it from the bottoms of my heart. I do want to throw in this though, that every build has their haters, I guess. I don't know how you can have a hater in a cancer awareness build, but you have them. And we had one commented on it here a while back. It said, basically we were going to get cancer because we were focusing on cancer or some craziness. And I didn't have to say a word. Papa Dan and Colonel Reb and Patrick, Keith Hancock, they all kind of put him in his place. I didn't have to say a word. I appreciate that, guys. It's hard to have somebody throw hate words out whenever you're trying to help people. But in defense of that, I've had several PMs, and they're guys who watch YouTube, but they don't post, they just watch. But I've had 3 of them say that they've watched these builds. They've watched them the last 2 years that we've done them, and they heard stories about different cancers and different symptoms, and they got checked. One, he heard classic plastic stories last year with the head and neck. He had a lump on his neck. He just thought it was a cyst or something. He kind of ignored it. But after he heard that story, he went to the doctor, and it was cancerous. But they were able to remove it, and he PM'd me again. I think it was last month or the month before, and said they had got it all. He was clean so far. I mean, he still has to have he's got to go to his yearly checkup, and then I think you get checked once a year after that. But right now, he's cancer free. That one story is worth it. One. But there's another one. He'd heard somebody had talked about lung cancer, having a cough he couldn't get rid of. And he had a cough. He thought he just had a summer cold. The cough drops and everything else. He went to the doctor. They found a spot on his lung. They were able to remove it. This was last year. And as of right now, there's no sign. So, in my eyes, it doesn't get any better than this. Not any better. Guys, I appreciate from the bottom of my heart all of your all's participation, you sharing your stories. We're helping people. Whether you know it, yeah, I know it. It's just a group build. You're painting a model car. But it's the reason we build these cars, these cancer awareness builds. It's the story we put behind them. People hear that, and they makes you think. No, I know painting a model car is not going to cure cancer, but putting the word out there and some of the symptoms, that's the reason I asked for the story. Because you put a story out there, somebody hears that, they think, man, you know, I've got similar to that, maybe I ought to get looked at. And they go and they find out that it's early enough to be fixed before it spreads all over, because it doesn't take long. That stuff can spread overnight, I think. It's just crazy. So, before I get shook up here, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm rambling. Thank you to everybody who has participated. We're going to do it again next year. I plan on doing this every year, because with stories like this, with the guys PMing me and thanking me, they shouldn't be thanking me, they should be thanking you guys, because you all are the ones out there building these cars, sharing your stories. It's awesome. Thank you all so much, and I hope everybody's here next year. And the ones who have finished, that's awesome. The ones who haven't, that's fine. Cancer does not have a timeline, guys. It can hit at any time, anywhere. So the only reason I put the time on there is just simply just a guideline. It's not got anything to do with having to do it by then. So thank you all so much. Look forward to seeing more. You all take care. Have a great work week. And I appreciate you all.